Factorize completely. 9x squared y minus 25yz squared. I'm going to factorize this expression here. Let's get on it. Now before we do factorize this expression, there are certain identities I want us to look at first before we go ahead to factorize this expression. Now what are identities? It says identities, they hold true for every values of variables in a mathematical equation. So the first identity we are going to look at here is a plus b all squared. Now when I say a plus b, it means a plus b is multiplying itself twice, which is equal to a plus b multiplied by another a plus b. Now this identity is equal to, that is, you are just multiplying the two brackets. So it is a squared, a times b is plus ab, b times a is another ab, then b times b is b squared, which end up to give us a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. So simply put, whenever we have a plus b squared, the answer is a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. This is one identity. The second identity is a minus b all squared, which is also a minus b multiplying itself twice. So here is minus. So this is equal to a times a is a squared, a times minus b is minus ab, minus b times a is minus ab, minus b times minus b plus b squared, which now ends up giving us a squared minus minus give us minus 2ab plus b squared. The first two identities you have just seen are referred to as perfect squares. So these two are referred to as perfect square. The third identity we want to look at is what we call the difference of two squares. Now the difference is just, the name is coming as a result of the sign used over here. Difference of two squares. Now with difference of two squares, here we are not multiplying. What happens here is I have a plus b, a minus b. So whenever we see a squared minus b squared, the only thing we have to write is 1 is addition, 1 is subtraction. Now bear in mind that a and b are variables, so we can use any letter. So when you don't see a and b, but you see any letter, m squared minus k squared is still difference of two squares, which is m plus k, m minus k. Let's take note of this. So with this, we are going to jump onto the question, which is 9x squared y minus 25yz squared. We jump onto this. Now what we are having here, I have 9, I have x squared, I have y, which is not having a square. I have 25, I have y, I have z squared. Now we can have a common factor outside. A common factor. So the common factor we are having outside here is y out, leaving 9x squared minus 25z squared. So factorization just deals with having a common factor outside. So from here, we are going to have y outside. 9 is a perfect square. So whenever we see perfect squares, our mind should be drawn to difference of two squares. Now 9 as a perfect square simply means that 3 times 3 will give us 9. so which is 3 squared. So you are now breaking down the 9 to give us 3 squared. Then I have my x squared here. There's minus here, which talks about the difference of two squares. 25 is another perfect square, which is 5 to the power 2. So 5 squared. So I have 5 squared z squared. Hope we can see where we are arriving at. Now there's a squared. So what we simply do here is that we have y outside. I have 3x. So we are giving all this a single squared. Minus 5z, all this a single squared. This is our knowledge from indices. That is, if I have 3x all squared, the square affects everything in the bracket, the same as 3 squared x squared. So if I have this, it cannot be written as this. Now looking at this, it's just like having a squared minus b squared. Now, from what we have gotten now, you can say our a is 3x, our b is 5z. Now we said a squared minus b squared, what is it? It is a plus b, a minus b. As simple as that. So when you just remember this identity, all that you need to do is just write this expression in this form. Writing this in this form, I have y out. I have 3x plus 5z, that is 1. Then I have 3x minus 5z, that is another. So it's just taking the form over here. So like I said, a is 3x, b is 5z. So a is 3x here plus b, which is 5z. The next bracket, a 3x minus b, which is 5z. So this is all what is required of us. So our final answer, which is now equal to y into bracket 3x plus 5z, 3x minus 5z. This is all that is required of us. So without wasting much time, I'd like us to consider another example to deepen an understanding of difference of two squares. So we want to factorize a squared minus a minus b all squared. We want to factorize this. Let's get on it. So what we have here, it still follows difference of two squared. So all this is being considered as a single term. With this as a single term, so it means that this is our a, this is our a minus b. A minus b becomes our b. So a squared minus a minus b all squared is going to be written as a minus b, that is one term. Then another term we have here is a plus a minus b. Hope you're getting understanding. So the whole of this is considered a term. So the square is for all. Likewise, the square here is for the a here. From what we have here, we go ahead to take off the bracket over here, which now becomes a minus minus taking off the bracket will now become plus b. Then with this side, a plus a minus b. From here, our job here is a minus a is giving us 0. So we are having b left over here. Then a plus a is giving us 2a minus b. So simply, to factorize this, our answer is b out 2a minus b. Hope you got the understanding. Before I take leave of you, I'd like you to provide the answer to this expression in the comment section. So, we want to factorize 2a plus 1 over 3 all squared minus bracket 2a minus 1 over 3 all squared. I'll be looking forward to your answers in the comment section. See you on the next one. Have a lovely day.